Hey guys, what's up? It's SETI Mania. Okay, all of you saw the new episode of iCarly tonight. I saved your life. Well, first off, I gotta say, it was a great episode. Nathan, Jeanette, Miranda, they played their parts wonderfully. They're awesome at their acting. Jerry was especially funny. Dan, this episode was awesome, and I give it a thumbs up. Now, things we gotta talk about. We start with the web show, and they're doing the whole Bra, Bra, who we know is a SETI shipper, and he's telling a lame ghost story, and they just smack him away and everything. And then they bring up the little story of Sam playing the assassin game with all of them, and including Spencer. And Freddie and Carly have been playing too, but they've already gotten knocked out. And they showed the little scene where Freddie got shot with the camera. He's like, "No, wait, I'm not ready." Oh, and then he gets knocked back, and it's crazy. But anyways, so then we go, then we skip the introduction, and we see Carly come down in a bunny suit. And that part I just laughed at. I'm like, what is she doing there? And it's a little dare from one of the fans of iCarly that she used to do. So Carly, Sam, and Freddie all end up going out, and they end up doing this dare. And we go to a little, one of the little transition scenes, I guess you would call it. We see, it's raining in Seattle. It's raining almost all of this episode. I don't know if you noticed that, but it's like raining all the time in Seattle here in this episode. And that's kind of crazy. But anyways, in that little transition scene, we see the ambulance going by. And its sirens are going, so it's like, that's probably the ambulance that Freddie's in. And then we go to the apartment, and we see Sam come rushing in, and Spencer takes the pizza and holds it up, and he's like, and Sam's like, "Freddie's hurt!" And I mean, she smacks the pizza down, because this is something serious. I mean, she's like, "Freddie is really hurt." And so Spencer calls Miss Benson, and then we see, next scene, we go to the home, we go to Freddie's house, and she's in there, taking care of Freddie. And Miss Benson and Carly and Freddie, Carly and Spencer are actually, they come over, and Miss Benson has to buzz them in, and she has her infinite combination of numbers, which just keep going and going and going and going. She's and then she's like, and then she's like, "Come in and take your shoes off in the hall." And so, anyways, that's Miss Benson. She's crazy. Get down. You're in my video. Okay, yeah, I see you. You see everybody. Okay, get down. But anyways, so yeah, I mean, you gotta give it up to Miss Benson. She's really funny. But anyways, so let's skip a few things. When I don't remember which scene it was, but anyways, the scenes are we're in the bedroom with and I think Carly comes and brings Freddie's muffins or something, and actually Freddie's in the shower at this time, and Miss Benson has to leave to go get his more medicines, and also Freddie was on medication, so I mean, to him at that first, when Spencer and Carly came to visit, he was on meds, so who knows? I mean, he could have been in La La Land, but anything, but anyways. So she leaves, and Carly's left in there, and he's showering, and then he falls, and Carly just starts rushing in there. She's like, "No, don't come in here because I'm in the shower." And so she grabs, she goes over there to his dresser and gets some goggles, and she opens a drawer and picks out his underwear, and she freaks out and drops it back in. But then I think she picks up his socks, and she stuffs them in and puts them on her face. So she'll wear his socks, but don't wear his underwear. I mean, I find that kind of weird. But that's just Carly. So anyway, she helps him out of the bathroom, and that scene where we hear their echoes coming from the bathroom, that scene is going to make everybody wonder what happened in that scene that we didn't see. We just heard talking about how Carly helped Freddie get into his robe. I mean, we have no idea what happened there, so we're just all going to speculate what may happen or anything. Perfect. So anyways, he helps her out into the bed, and that whole scene right there, he's kind of in pain, and if there were previews of that whole scene on YouTube and everything. So they're talking, and Freddie's like, "Will you just stop?" And anyways, they kiss. Because Carly's acting so sweet. And the kiss goes into a commercial. And I have to say, I do think the Creddie kiss was longer than the SETI kiss. So, Creddiers, you got that. You have that. So, anyways, we come back and they're still kissing, but Freddy's eyes are open. He's kind of kissing her, but he's like, is this real or am I dreaming? And then Miss Benson comes in and she's like, what the yuck? And I couldn't have put it better. I mean, I'm a diehard SETI shipper, and I'm guaranteeing every other SETI fan is gonna love that. And I have to say, I do think Miss Benson does hate Carly, because at one point in the episode, she whispered in her ear, "It should have been you." So I just think that Miss Benson just doesn't like Carly at all. I'm sorry, she just doesn't. Which is another reason maybe Creddie couldn't happen. But anyways, that's my opinion. So anyways, Carly just gets all scared and starts heading out, and Miss Benson takes the underwear out of the drawer and just starts smacking her with it, smacking and smacking and smacking. And Freddie's like, doesn't want her to leave, but she chases her out and she leaves, and then Miss Benson just sprays the deodorant all over the bed. Freddie covers up as crazy. But anyways, they talked about the promos having surprises. Well, the surprise wasn't the Creddie kiss, because we already saw that before. The surprise, in my opinion, was the other 4 kisses that we saw. They were all Creddie. So Creddie, this episode was completely for you. I mean, you got this episode, and it's probably all you're gonna get. That's all I can say. I mean, that to me was the surprise. We got the other 4 kisses, and we were all other SETI fans were like shocked and like, what the heck? But anyways, so we saw them kiss in the hallway, and Carly left, and then it was a little SETI scene between Freddie and Sam, where they talked, and Sam told Freddie that Carly was in love with what he did, not him. So, and yeah, no, Freddie actually trusted Sam, because you have to remember, he took that into mind and started thinking about it, and so that shows me that he trusted her, and he started thinking about it. Oh, and also the whole Gibby scene getting hit in the paintball, that was great. I'm just gonna point that out. So anyways, he thought about that, and after that whole talk with Sam, he kind of started backing off the kisses. I mean, he did accept the kisses, but he kind of pulled away from it. He wasn't sure, and I mean that's just because he had that on his mind. It's like he had Sam's voice in her head telling him that, which is good. Which is good to have her voice in his head. So, anyways, and so they talked about it, and Carly kind of thought about it too, and they were like, okay, well, maybe once Freddie's like, maybe once I'm better and not in this cast and everything, we can think about it. And you have to keyword there, think about it. We don't know if it's gonna happen again. I mean, it could. I'm not saying I really want it to. I don't want it to. I don't want to at all. I mean, we don't really want that. But he didn't ever say it wasn't gonna happen. But who knows? Okay, we don't really know. So, anyways, and to me, that shows me that Freddie wants true love, not false love. He wants true love. So, anyways, so Freddie kind of left, and he got in the elevator, and Carly gave him one last kiss on the cheek, and she went back in the studio, and the elevator closed, and we saw him standing there. He was like, "What did I do?" And it's like crazy. It's like, who knows? I mean, Freddie's like, "What have I done?" But you see, Freddie got what he wanted. He wanted to kiss Carly, and now he's kissed her plenty of times. So he shouldn't forget it. So he should be happy. So anyways, I think that's about all I gotta say. This episode was awesome. It was a Creddie episode. I will give you that. It was a Creddie, but SETI's time will come. It will come, and SETI is bound to happen. I'm sticking with my opposites attract thing. I am totally a SETI warrior all the way. So I think that's about all I gotta say. I don't really have anything else for it. But there were a total of 5 kisses. There was the bedroom one. There was the hallway one, and I think there were 3 in the studio, one including the kiss cheek. The kiss on the cheek, you know. So anyways, I think that's about it. So I guess I'll... Oh, one other thing. The whole little thing with Spencer and the guy who brought in that package. He's like, and Sam's flipping upside down. That was epic. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot that. I'm almost out of time, but that was epic. Her flipping upside down and shooting him, that was awesome. That was epic of Sam. The whole upside down slow motion thing, that was epic, and I loved that scene. It was awesome. I think that's about all I gotta say. So in the infamous word of Sarcastic Leaves, rock on, SETI Warriors. Rock on. Cut.